Back in the day, I was traveling, and this was in the middle of the night, so I just sort of set the scene about sort of 2:30 in the morning. I was going to say evening, but morning. Traveling along towards Shannon, so that's in the lower North Island, and as I was approaching Shannon, behind the trees, there was a line of trees. Behind the trees, there was a green glow, and it started, as I approached it, it was glowing. And just above the trees, it was glowing and glowing, and then as I approached, this beam of green, I don't even know how to describe it even to this day, blew up into the sky like it was communicating from the nether realm or something like that. And once it went up and then went out and exploded, the whole light flashed green, and then everything went dark. Everything around me went completely black. And then after about 10 seconds or so of everything being black, all the lights came back on.
What lights?
Street lights. Things.
What lights? Oi! What lights?
You had a green Dumbledore in your forest, and there was a lighter just taking all this shit.
I think this is important. Like Shannon is a Manawatu. I know represent, bro. I know where you're from. I know that backwards. But I know this is an interesting tidbit I'll add to that story. It's actually how the local crack house lets all the addicts know that they're fucking in. So
that light.
How did your ass feel the next day?
Well, I did check it, and I wondered if I had been been part of a procedure, and no, I think everything came up okay.
Cool. How many knuckles deep did you go? Because sometimes they put the probe 3 knuckles deep. You got to get real in. You got to get real.
I did 3 fingers. I mean, that's the max.
3 fingers.
What were you doing out there at that time of night?
Yeah, what the fuck was going on there?
Oh, I was traveling to Palmerston North.
Why?
So late?
Well, I do it for a job, so I have to do it at time of the morning.
Driving a train?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a train driver. Okay.
Were you in a train or a car at the time?
I was in a train.
Did you ever? Do you have any sort of rational explanation for what caused it?
Do I have a rational explanation? No. We can only just sort of theorize together in this group to what actually it really was.
What was your immediate reaction after you saw this? What did you do?
I actually thought the aliens were coming, and I actually thought that New Zealand would be the first place that they would come to because they realized we were the coolest people.
How many years ago was this? How many years ago is this?
Oh, you. 6. What are we? 2014, 2024. Probably around 18, 19, around that time.
Have you, as a train driver, ever hit anybody?
Yes.
All right, let's go to that question.
Yeah.
You mentioned that all the lights went out on the street, yet you're in a train.
Yeah.
Is the train on the street?
Well,
Did the lights go out inside your train?
To keep the story grounded, the train was on tracks at the time, and it was driving on those tracks. And the reason why I could see the lights because we were going through Shannon.
In Shannon, I know the answer to this. Do they have LEDs or HPSs for their streetlights?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you were there.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
They were those yellow sort of low light.
Oh, it's a 50-50, right? It's 50-50, right? All right.
Final questions, gentlemen. Final questions.
Was there any sound with the light?
Well, I was in a really loud locomotive at the time wearing headphones, so I actually couldn't hear anything. But I was.
So it could have been a firework.
Huh?
Could it have been a firework?
No. We all know what a firework looks like, and no, this was much, much brighter than a firework.
Did you contact anyone?
I was blinded for a moment. I had to stop the train. That's how bright this light was.
How quickly can you stop a train?
In this train, I think it stopped in about 30-something seconds or something.
Damn. Okay. Did you contact anyone?
I called train control to say that I had been abducted, which he proceeded to laugh at me. And then I said, no, I'm okay, I'll carry on now. And he advised that the power had gone out in Shannon and that I should proceed cautiously.
Did you lose any time?
Oh, not much.
You wouldn't know.
No.
Hey.
I got my verdict, gentlemen. The government has its reckons. I propose we move forward to the voting stage.
I know for a fact that Shannon lights are LEDs and have been LEDs since about 2010. They're actually one of the first towns in New Zealand to do LEDs because it was a relatively small town and the upgrade was quite easy. So I'm going to say he's lying based on the light fact there. So
No, it's a lie. I can't understand that. It's just flaws everywhere.
Too many to list off.
I'll give it to him. It's the truth. I believe him. Apart from the fact that all the lights went out and he was on a train track, but maybe there was some lights around him. It's cool.
yeah, supposedly HPS lights go out. Like, come on, bro. LEDs, mate.
We got an electrician in the house, I swear.
I'm gonna say false.
I feel like you had to stop the train a bit faster to get your probing there, so I'm going to say false.
You wouldn't miss out on a good probing.
Yeah, look, host. Thanks, Antz, for the yarn. The things that are occurring to me are, why did you start by saying that you were driving through Shannon when you later said that you were conducting a train? That's odd language to use, and to just not mention the fact that you're in a train. Maybe that's something that's not significant to you as someone who's frequently in a train, but to me sitting here as a governor, that's a crucial piece of information that you left off at the start. I do wonder why you would tell a story that sounds so obviously false without trying to even make it sound a little bit true, which makes me worried. You're either a genius or retarded.
That's a clue.
It's a very fine line.
Anyway.
to walk.
I'm stumped, but the fact that you can't even hypothesize some rational explanation for what's caused this leads me to say this is a false story. Thanks, host.
Well, this did actually happen. This is actually a true story. I never actually found out what actually happened, but yes, I got blinded by a green light as I approached the Shannon, and the power all went out.
God,
Nice. Hell yeah.
What?
You mean?
fucking
Awesome.
How
what?
many drugs were you on? What about green light? You're like, oh yeah, it's standard.
Green means go, mate. Why are you
Just the
stopping?
power went out. Was it just like the substation fucking blown up for a
There
second?
was a theory run by someone else when I told the story to at work that they believed that potentially the substation in Shannon, one of the substations that was behind this tree, had blown up, and that's what the green light actually was. But I was like, well, then how would that create the green light? So I don't know. To this day, I actually don't know what it was. It was just literally as I was driving along, this big green light shot up into the air, exploded out. The whole sky went green. I was like, shit. I stopped the train. And then everything went dark. And then after about a minute, everything came back online. So I don't know what the hell that was. It was the weirdest shit. One of the most weirdest things that's ever happened to me in my life. I don't even know.
Fuck.
Reasonable.
That was good.